Welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you a further two examples of how we go about solving linear equations. However, with these two examples we're going to be dealing with equations where the unknown is both in the left hand side and the right hand side expressions of the equation. So example 6 here, we've got 5r plus 2 is equal to 3r minus 5. Now the method in which we're going to solve these equations is, firstly we're going to move all of our variable terms to the left hand side of the equation, and then we're going to move all of our constant terms to the right hand side of the equation. After which we're simply going to solve it how we've done them all before. Now jumping straight into it, we're first going to move our variable terms to the left hand side. So our first variable term is on the right hand side here, so that's got to go to the left. So if we've got plus 3r, we're going to go minus 3r on both sides. On the right, 3r is now gone, so we're simply left with minus 5. On the left we've got 5r plus 2, so that's our original expression. Then we've got minus 3r, so what we've just given. Now we have to deal with the constant terms, so we've got a plus 2 here and a minus 5 here. We want to get this plus 2 away from the left and back on the right. So to do that, if we're plussing 2 on the left, we're going to take 2 from both sides. This will yield 5r minus 3r, then minus 5. Alright, next step is we need to collect like terms. So on the left hand side here, we're going to have 5r take 3r, that's 2r. Then minus 5 take 2, that's going to be minus 7. Now finally, we've got a coefficient of 2 in front of our r. What we want to do is we want to get rid of that coefficient of 2 by dividing it by 2. If we do it on the left, we also do it on the right. R is equal to minus 7 divided by 2. Or we can rewrite it as minus 3.5. Up to you which way you want to represent this. Me personally, I leave it as a fraction. Alright, that's example 6. Now let's go down to example 7. We've got 6 multiplied by 2 take r plus 5r, and that's equal to 3 take 7 times r plus 3. What we've got here are brackets, so the way in which we're going to deal with this is we have to first open up our brackets, and we're going to move our variable terms to the left hand side and our constant terms to the right hand side, and then we solve. Dealing with the brackets, we've got 6 times 2 plus 6 times minus r plus 5r. Right hand side we've got plus 3, then we've got plus, I'm going to put brackets around this negative 7 purely because there's a negative there, so it's negative 7 times r plus negative 7 times 3. Notice the negative belongs to the 7. If we forget our negative, we're going to throw the entire result. Now, cleaning this up, 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times negative r is negative 6r. Then plus 5r. 3. Negative 7 times r is minus 7r. Plus negative 7 times 3 is plus minus 21. Notice I've got these plus and minuses here. Reason being is I simply don't want to forget about my negatives. So I always throw a plus and then I throw down the negative number. On the next pass through on the line, I'm going to clean it all up. So I don't need the positives in front of the negative. So just get rid of them. You don't have to follow that step, but I recommend doing it because you're less likely to make a mistake if you do. Okay, next step, we need to collect like terms. So we've got 12 minus 6r plus 5r. Our like terms here are these two and these two. So we've got 12 is unchanged, and then minus 6r plus 5r, that's minus 1r. But we don't need the 1, we just go minus r. Then we've got 3 minus 21. That's minus 18 minus 7r. Alright, now we've got to go variable terms to the left, constant terms to the right. Our variable terms are here and here. Our constant terms are here and here. Variable terms first. The negative 7r has to go. So we're going to go plus 7r. If we do that to the right, we do it to the left. Therefore, minus 18 here, 12 minus r plus 7r. Now, constant terms. The plus 12 has to go. So we're going to go minus 12, minus 12, minus 18, minus 12, minus r plus 7r. Alright, now we need to collect like terms. Minus r plus 7 is 6r. Minus 18 minus 12 is minus 30. Dealing with the coefficient of 6 now, we're going to go divide by 6, both sides, which will yield r equals 30 divided by 6, and therefore that's a integer, and we can say r is therefore equal to 5. Example 7 done. So this has been a video demonstrating how we go about solving linear equations where our variable is on either side of the equal sign.